Hello, I'm Chaplain Kent Lundy from the 181st Intelligence Wing in Terre Haute, Indiana. I want to say a brief word about spiritual fitness. As you're aware, our comprehensive airman fitness model calls for 4 pillars to be held in tension together. Those 4 pillars are physical, emotional, social, and spiritual. And a big component of spiritual fitness is being spiritually resilient. If you picture a rubber band that gets stretched out but snaps back together, that's resiliency. And so in times of crisis such as this, it's important to think about things we can do to increase our spiritual resiliency. So I want to be clear, when I mention the word spiritual, the AFI defines spiritual fitness as that which brings meaning and purpose. What are your values? What are your principles? Who are you at the core of your being? Or another way to think about spiritual fitness is to ask the why question. Why do you exist? Why are you here on earth for such a time as this? And so I want to encourage you to do one thing with me to increase our spiritual resiliency, and that is to be more grateful. To be more grateful. Diana Butler Bass has said this about being grateful. Opening our hearts to the constant flow of receiving and responding to gifts makes us both grateful and generous. I'm going to read that again. This is from Diana Butler Bass, one of my favorite authors. Opening our hearts to the constant flow of receiving and responding to gifts makes us both more grateful and generous. So friends, I want to propose to you that the primary antidote to this crisis that we're facing is to become more grateful. Now, I realize that's easier said than done, so I want to give you some practical tools to help you increase your awareness of being grateful for the good things that are around us. So I want to suggest 3 questions that we should be asking ourselves so as to become more spiritually resilient as we increase our awareness of being grateful. And the first question is this: what am I grateful for right now? To just call a time out, to set aside what we're doing, and to focus on that one question. To ask, what am I grateful for right now? It can be something as simple as I have breath in my lungs, or as something as complex as thinking about the family and loved ones that we have supporting us. So what am I grateful for right now in this moment? The second question I would encourage us to ask to increase our spiritual resiliency when we think about increasing our awareness of what we're grateful for is to ask this question: when is the last time I said thank you? Seems pretty simple, right? But it's easy to overlook, especially in times of crisis and especially in times of anxiety. It's easy to take people for granted. So when is the last time you've told someone thank you? When have you become aware enough of what they've done for you to say, you know what? I need to be intentional about reaching out to this person to say thank you. So when is the last time you've said thank you to someone? And then the last question, to increase our spiritual resiliency and increase our awareness of being grateful, is what felt like a gift today in my life? What felt like a gift today in my life? Again, to take a time out, to slow down, and to think, what have I received as a gift today? And again, it might take some effort on your part to think deeply about, what is been a gift? And have I received it as such? So those 3 questions again. What am I grateful for right now? When is the last time I've said thank you? And the last question, what feels like a gift in my life today? Now, my grandmother had lots of sayings for lots of things, and one of her fond questions was, or statements I should say, one of her fond statements was, you get what you look for. You find what you seek. And so I want to encourage us in this time to seek being grateful. It might just change your life, and certainly it will help you become more spiritually resilient. It will help you tap in to the core purpose of why you exist. And friends, I want to close by reminding you that there are lots of resources at your disposal through the 181st Intelligence Wing. There are lots of folks that you can reach out to here in your time of need, whatever that need may be, whether it's a need of financial assistance, food assistance, counseling, prayer, whatever it is. We are endeavoring to do all we can to help you in your time of need. And so on the screen, there will be our contact information, and I encourage you to reach out, to call, to text, so that we can come alongside of you and help you become the people that we need to be right now. So thank you, friends. Thank you for this opportunity to encourage all of us to be more grateful.